Hi, welcome, Richard Huntley here, back with a brand new video for you today, and I'm going to share with you 3 exercises that you can use at home without any gym membership, and it's going to help you flatten down that belly this very week. So make sure you take action on all of these 3 exercises I'm going to share with you today. They're easy to do, no equipment needed at all. This is what the beauty of this style training. You can literally just get started today, no cost to you, just a little bit of elbow grease effort on your part. So here's the first exercise. It's going to be the basic squat, and I'll talk my way through it so you understand. I'm going to give you the setup, how to exercise each of these workouts, how to set it all up so you got a good routine there. So if you want to do a squat challenge, people are loving these squat challenges, and what it is 10 squats per day added to the challenge. So on day 1 we'll do 10 squats and we'll continue to build. By day 30 we would have 300 squats, you see, so you just keep adding 10. So day 1 we've got 10 squats, day 2 you've got 20, so obviously you times the 10 by the 30, it gives you the 300 squats, and by the time you get up to day 30 you're really going to start to strengthen up that lower part of the body. Your core is going to get stronger as well, and because you're working big muscle groups, which is the legs, it's going to really give you that big calorie burn that we're looking for. Okay, control the breathing too. Fantastic exercise, squat. People do them all over the world. It's a fantastic workout for you to try at home. Warm up and stretch down after. So if you wanted to jump a bit of rope before, that's absolutely fine, and I would stretch out your limbs, because if you're doing these sort of challenges you want to make sure you're not overly sore for the next day, and stretching can help this. Obviously keep hydrated too, that's another one that can help avoid lots of sort of pains in the muscle. Last but not least, here's the sort of squats I would go for. You can do the regular squat, like the image there to the left, or you can do sumo squats, which is like the sumo wrestlers in Japan. That's where they get the name from, because it's a wide squat, and I've got tons of videos of me demonstrating them over the years I've put on my YouTube channel if you need to see what they look like. And that would be the 2 main squats that I would focus on, and they're really good for targeting the legs, but like I said before, big calorie burn equals a flatter belly. If you do this combined with quite a nice little diet and you're eating 1 ingredient foods, before you know it, the week goes by, the 7 days goes by, the month goes by, and the abs start to push through. But most of all, your jeans that you're wearing start to feel looser, and that's a fantastic feeling. Okay, here's what to do next. The next one is the lunge. I love lunges. They're great for stability and balance. You don't need a lot of space, and you don't even need to get down onto the ground either, which is pretty cool. You can just stay standing. That's people like to do standing exercises, so you can do this outside also. Great exercise. So here's the sort of setup for this style, and we would go lunges, just basic lunges, or you can do what I love is a bit of martial art flair in there, because I'm a martial artist. Lunge kick. So you do your little lunge and throw out a front kick, or you can do a jump lunge alternating from left to right. Again, loads of demonstrations on my YouTube channel if you need them. Pretty simple to understand. And next up, part 2 is split the lunges, if you're going to do more of a challenge, into 4 sets of 25. So we're going to go 25 repetitions, and then I would do this 25 reps on these lunges, and then I would rest for around about maybe a minute, shake off the legs, stretch them, keep them mobile, and then I would repeat it over for 4 sets in total. So you'd have 100 repetitions. That's a good way for you to get started on that. Again, if you want to do it daily, you can. If you want to alternate, maybe go the squats one day and then you want to go lunges the next day, it can be sort of like A-B. That's absolutely fine as well. Again, warm up, stretch down, very important for the body to keep it supple, and you don't want the muscles to get too tight, so you're going to get a better lunge. It's going to be deeper. You're really going to stretch out those muscle fibers, which is going to give you that toned body look that you're looking for. Quality reps, like I said, start basic with the basic lunge, work your way up so you become stronger, and then you want to work up to the more difficult one. So that is literally, I would start on a basic lunge first. I would then work towards the lunge kick, like a ninja, and then you want to work onto the jump lunge. Now the jump lunge is a lot trickier because you're going to be obviously jumping up and you need to keep the balance. Please go careful, take your time. Progression is a beautiful thing, so start basic, work your way through, and it's more rewarding rather than just jumping in the deep end, people start doing crazy things, lifting too much weight or try too many difficult exercises. Then they get a bit disheartened when they pick up a little injury, and it puts them back for a month, you see. So you want to gently build your way up to it, build your body strong and fit, and it will pay off in the long run too. Last but not least, the good old mountain climbers. You've got to love these exercises. This is a great cardio move. It will strip off your belly fat in no time if you practice it consistently. I would do Mr. Tabata style training. This training originates from Japan, and by Dr. Tabata, and he created the 20 seconds on and 10 seconds rest. So this means blast it out for 20 seconds. Why I like a timer is that you can, it doesn't judge. You can do the repetitions however much you like. If you're pretty fit, I can time you for 20 seconds and you can do as many reps. Maybe you can squeeze in a lot of repetitions. If you're literally just starting out, I can also time you 20 seconds, but maybe you can just fit in like 5 to 10 repetitions, you see? So that's what's really good about timing yourself, rather than saying, right guys, let's do 100 repetitions. Not everybody can do it, you see? So time yourself, and then as the weeks go on, you try to increase the repetition while keeping quality form, and then you hit the stopwatch and you see how many you've done, but I would rest for 10 seconds between, because what's the beautiful thing about this is it's not giving you too much rest time, it's just giving you enough. Those 10 seconds, they will go super fast, as you know, if you train this way. But it's going to give you enough time just to quickly get your energy back before you repeat it over. And you can repeat this how many times you want. If you wanted to repeat this for, say, 5 minutes, absolutely fine, or 10 minutes, that's brilliant. So I would alternate, guys. I would use what I would personally set up for this style exercise at home. I would go lunges and then finish with a cardio exercise like this one, which uses the whole body, mountain climbers. Then the next day you can look at doing the squats and then hit the mountain climbers afterwards. That will be great, and then you keep alternating. Again though, you might want a rest day in between, so working 3 times to 4 times a week, and before you know it, the workouts will become slightly easier. You'll need to increase your repetitions, and the results will come your way, and that's what's exciting about training this way. But I will say, this is important to understand. Look, do these 3 exercises, or if you even bring one into your life, that's good. But most importantly, make sure that you start changing your eating habits as well. The belly fat lots of the time is because people's diets are not really aligned with their lifestyle, meaning that if you don't exercise and move a lot through the day, maybe you have a sit-down day job, and then you're consuming lots of the wrong sorts of foods that are bad for our bellies. That's how it builds up. But if you're more active and you have a job that's active and you keep working out like these style exercises, you can get away with eating a few more of the foods that will tend to pack on more belly fat. You see, that's the sort of mindset you want to have. So you want to eat to your lifestyle. That's why in training, it's not a one size fits all. Everybody's got their sort of different ideal rep range for exercises and eating range for your diet. Okay, so I hope that's given you a little insight there. I want to make that point. That's a really important point. It's a holistic approach. You want to make sure that you've got it all together. Last but not least, make sure you warm up, stretch. Just like I said before, very good habits to get into. I've made recently some tutorials on how to stretch. I've given some different stretch routines. If you want me to make some more, I will give you some live stretch routines as well, which I go through too. This is great exercise for my martial arts training. Story is back, where are we now? 2017, way over 10 years ago, when I used to compete in different martial art tournaments. I used to do this exercise, and it was a good little warm-up one because it encourages your whole body. So if you're a martial artist or an athlete or somebody who likes that sort of training, this is a good one to get involved with. You can do it before you start kicking butt, so to speak, or you can do it after. It's a good little finisher. We used to use these ones as a good finisher, but we used to always alternate them with ab exercises because you need a really strong core and ab to do certain throws and kicks, etc. Okay, so if you guys want to see some of my martial art training too, I'll be happy to start uploading a bit of that, because I haven't done that before, or it was a long time ago since I've done that, and I'll be able to maybe give you some self-defense tips too, and that. Hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. There's 3 exercises that you can really use. Like I said, if you use 1 or 2 of them, it's going to start changing the way your body looks and the way, most of all, your body feels. And it's just a positive movement. Start sharing this with your family and friends, because I know it can help them too. If you've watched this video all the way up to now, really appreciate your support. Please hit that like button, share it with your family and friends, comment below, and more videos like this coming your way. I wanted to try and do a few more in-depth videos like this rather than shorter videos. I wanted to make it a little bit more longer so I can really dive deep into each of the exercises. Hope you've enjoyed it. Can't wait to see you in the next video tutorial, and speak to you very soon. Take care.